Hello everybody and welcome to Inspirational Monday. What I want to talk about today is give and take. Usually give and take is a two-way street. If you give, someone takes, and they give, and you take, and it's like I just said, vice versa. But some people, you give and you constantly give and they take, but they never give back. And then what I wonder about that is when you're giving to that person and you're constantly giving to them and you notice that, they're not giving back, it's not a two-way street, why would you let that person gain that type of power over you? Where you're constantly giving, you're giving them the power to validate you, you're giving them the power to make you feel about yourself, you're giving them the power to basically have the tools to give you that you should already have in place. It's kind of trafficy on this road, but that's all right. But we got to be careful about giving away our power to others, because if you give away your power to others, then they have the power to use it against you. And sometimes people can be really, really cruel when they have too much power. So what I'm trying to say really in this video is keep a lot of that power for yourself, especially when it comes to validation, when it comes to encouragement. Keep a lot of that to yourself, because I've said in former videos that, whatever that other person does, what they bring to the table, they're going to bring the enhancement. They're going to enhance the foundation that's already there. So be careful about giving your power away. I'm pulling into Dunkin Donuts. So y'all with me at Dunkin Donuts. It's not a food review. For real.
Have a good one.
You too. I'm at the Dunkin Donuts on Dixwell Avenue, near the beauty supply shop, and the guy told me $292. See, the guy just made my day. I said, you know what, for $292, that better be some slamming green tea, considering it has no sugar in it, but it does have lemon in it. And he was like, yup, it's got gold and everything in it. And I'm like, I'm telling you. But I wanted to go out and actually get a case of water. So I'm going to Edge of the Woods down in New Haven to get a case of water. But this iced green tea with lemon unsweetened is going to just start off my day and just give me a little bit of a boost, because I want to start getting healthy inside as well. But mind is one thing, but the body is another thing. And summer weather is coming up. I'm not concerned about what other people think of me, but I want to be the best me possible. So that's me keeping my power, me concerned about me, not worried about what somebody else thinks of me, because that's my power. It's mine. I've already been validated. My parents already did that. My grandparents already did that. So I don't need someone else to do that for me, to validate me as a human being. God already did that for me. So the foundation is already set. So make sure you're setting your foundation. And sometimes it's not set because, remember the saying that you're a product of your environment? That is so true, because you're around negative, you're around these other energies, and they feed into you. And if you don't have anything to counteract that energy, then you take on that persona, or you take on that energy, and that energy may not necessarily be meant for you to take on, because you were created to be unique. You were created to be your own individual person. You were created to offer your uniqueness to this planet. So be careful about taking on other people's energy and taking on their persona. If anything, learn from them. Learn what's good, learn what's bad, learn what you can do better, and learn, you take some of the tools. Don't take everything, because you're unique. You're your own person. You should have your own validations, and unfortunately that some people haven't been validated, so they're not set, and they're just falling apart day to day, and they don't know what direction to go. They don't know what they're supposed to be doing. They're just feeding into that life that wasn't necessarily meant for them, or they're just go and buy the tools, you know, that have been given to them. But like I said, validate yourself if no one else is going to validate you. Unfortunately, some of our young people and some people even, you know, at infant age, unfortunately their parents weren't validated. So that's how come they haven't been validated, because their parents didn't have the tools, their parents didn't validate them, and so on. Generational curses. When we haven't gotten the tools that we've got to get, and then we go out and we start looking for other people to give that to us, as opposed to doing the work on ourselves in order to become greater, in order to discover the things that we want, and discover our assignment on this planet, and the things that we want to do, and how we want to live, and where we want to live. Because another thing, fear. Another thing that's been downloaded into people. Fear keeps people from moving forward. Fear keeps you in this box, in this stagnant place. And then you're afraid to step out of that box because that's not the norm. That wasn't in your environment. That wasn't the environment that you took on. You see? You know, start thinking about these things. Start thinking about your life. Start, you know, today thinking about, is your life in the direction that you want it to go? And if not, what can you do to change that? And then if you have the opportunity, if you have just an opportunity in the day to be able to change that, make a step, make a choice. Because that's part of taking your power back. That's part of being validated. That's part of you being in control. And then think about those jobs that you work, that you give 40 hours to. If that's not the job that you want to be in, make a choice. Because you're giving quite a bit of your life to that job, and basically you're trading your time for money, and you're giving them all that energy, and you don't even want to be there. That's not what you were designed to do. You were designed to do something else. And you know that in your spirit that you're supposed to be doing something else, and you're giving all that time to that right there, where if you gave that same time to just doing you and working on you, what you can create for yourself. Do you first before you give all that power to anybody else. Do you first. Validate yourself first. Accomplish your dreams first. It's not too late. Every day that you get up and you breathe, it is not too late. You have the opportunity to make something wonderful happen for yourself, to live the life that you want to live. Do not let anybody else have your power. Regain your power. And then if you do have power, gain more power in your life, over your finances, over your job, over every handle of your life. Gain power, gain access, gain knowledge. Now that's what you can learn from that other person, knowledge. Be careful of taking on their dreams, but gain some knowledge. Like if there's somebody out here that's doing what you want to do, or working in the field that you want to work in, gain knowledge. YouTube, right here, Facebook, Twitter, all that. Use those vessels to gain knowledge and to propel yourself to the next step. Because after you've gained that knowledge, make a plan. Make a plan. Don't sit there and do nothing with it. Write it down and make a plan. Start seeing the vision. Start seeing everything in front of you. Make a plan. Plan to be successful. Plan to be powerful. Okay, I am here at Edge of the Woods. Boy, the parking lot is full already. That's fine. I'm going to get my case of water, so as soon as I find somewhere to park, and I think I found somewhere as soon as this car lets out. So let's go into Edge of the Woods. We've been here before. Edge of the Woods is a health food store. So, you know, certain things that I like to get from here, you know, to improve my body. You know, people kind of think of healthy as being expensive, and healthy doesn't have to be expensive. Healthy can be affordable. You know, you just have to take a look at it, because we put a lot of processed foods in our body, and I'm not saying cut those out totally, but have a time where you're being completely healthy. Today, I'm not doing any grocery shopping. I'm not getting my fruits and my vegetables and all that stuff today. But today, I'm getting my water from here because they have a certain brand of water that I very much enjoy. So I'm going to show y'all what that water is. veggies are out. But like I said, I'm not getting that today. I'm getting some water. So see this bottled water right here is called real water. It's my favorite water. Do your research on this water right here if anybody's thinking of trying a new kind of water, real water. So I'm gonna get a case. Getting a salad too. And it's raining, but I just wanted to talk one more thing about giving your power away and about being careful about giving your power away, because if you give your power to someone else and you're constantly in their stuff and they've got you so much into their stuff, you can get to a point where you don't even know who you are, or you've forgotten who you are. So that's why you have to keep a lot of power for yourself, and you have to build up on what you do have if you do have some power. So get your power. All right? Enjoy this Inspirational Monday. Give me a thumbs up, and as always, let's eat.